babies, it's your girl where secrets come at you with another video. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell another friend, to tell their mama, because we live over here. And I believe this is either part 2, part 3, y'all done lost count. I really have. So I'm going to be decorating them now. My hands is ashy. I got acetone on my hands, but I have set the acrylic, shaped them to the best of my capabilities that they're going to get right now, because I told y'all your girl don't feel good. So I'm going to use 3 base colors: black, chrome gold, and this sterling silver. Purchase all 3 of these from Dollar Tree. P2 and Techno Chrome. This is in gold chrome. It's called Golden Edge. Wet n Wild black polish, and Revlon, what is this, Top Speed, and the color sterling. So, oh, excuse me, y'all. And once again, my eyes water. So when it comes to doing certain designs, because I decided that I'm going to do my nails that I love doing, the design, my mom calls them tribal nails, and I had to explain to my mom. I said, Mom, they're not tribal nails. It's just your basic, back in the day, line work designs. So I'm going to do that. And I decided to just pick these colors and then do colorful, lines. But my mom, she was like, why don't you do those tribal nails? So when it comes to, doing the base coat, you don't have to do it a specific way. You really don't. You just do it how you want to. So that's just how I go, because I know some people, theirs be, perfect line ratio. I'm not doing all of that. And then if I get polish on my skin, I always go back and clean it up. So and it just goes from there. I like to make sure I get the side part. Hopefully y'all can see me. So I think I did this on Big Sugar, my practice hand. And sometimes I like to go back and do a second coat. I think I did it on Big Sugar, my practice hand, and also the one little finger practice thing I have. I don't think I ever showed y'all how I actually do it on my hand, because a lot of people are always surprised, like, how do you do each hand? Some people be still amazed, like, there's no way you're doing both hands. There's no way. Someone's helping you. And my mom, I'm like, I wish. I wish I could call somebody, be like, help me decorate these nails. That's why a lot of times I might just do a solid color and like glitter, and just put some big old 3D art, because that's more, or that's less complicated. When you're doing like the designs and stuff, you get more into the meats and the potatoes. I don't have a steady hand. And once again, your girl got MS, and I want you to be like, she blames everything on MS. She blames everything on it. And it's not that I blame everything on it. It's just, it really is how it is. Like, my coordination, hand coordination, thinking process, comprehensive process. Like, everything is always delayed in my case. Why? I don't know. It's just MS showing its rear head as usual. So yeah, it's just, you know. And y'all might see my hand shake from time to time in this video. Do not be alarmed. I can't help it. But yeah, I wish I could call somebody and be like, can you come help me do these nails real quick? Just real quick. But it does take a lot of practice doing each hand because I'm I'm right-handed when it comes to writing. But when it comes to the nails, of course, you have to be a little ambidextrous, but it's not going to be perfect. You got some people, you know, when it comes to doing nails, their own nails. Well, I don't know, because some nail techs can't do their own nails because they just say, you know, they just don't have that. You know, they can't do it. Some people can do their own nails along with doing other people's nails. So it just really depends. But it does come with a lot of practice. Make sure we're recording up in here. A lot of practice. And yeah. So I know I might make it look easy, but this is years of practice, consistently and inconsistently. Because there was a point where I was doing nails, got discouraged because I had did my neighbor's nails when I had lived in the PJs. Her girlfriend's nails, and things popped off the next day. And mind you, they were paying customers. And I was so embarrassed, but you know, you gotta learn from somewhere. So it was like after that, I took a long break. Because I was just like, oh, this is embarrassing. And then my nails was popping off. And I'm just like, yeah. No, ma'am. So, you know, don't get discouraged. Everybody ain't gonna like the way you do nails, which is fine. Everything is not for everybody. You're not always gonna be somebody's cup of tea. And that's okay. And yes, y'all, these is dollar store polishes. Do not have nobody have you up there purchasing polishes that's expensive. No, there's no need for it. Really, it really isn't. Now, are these colors gonna go? I don't know. I guess it's about as good as mine, but they're gonna go today because that's just what we're feeling today. Oh, there you go. Now, since this one on fast dry, I'm only just do one coat of this. I don't know. Hope I'm in view. Because I'm too busy looking down at my nail, but I gotta make sure I'm looking at the camera too. And also, when it comes to doing nails, do your own thing. You know, you might want to, I know every nail tech is different. They be like, I don't replicate, I do something similar. You know, if you can replicate something, you know, regardless if you get, because you're not always going to give credit. And I don't want to seem like that type of person. You ain't probably going to remember where you got the credit from. Sometimes you'll screenshot something and it won't have the person's, you know, information listed. It's okay. You know, if you want to give people a shout out, that's fine. Yeah, but I'm the type of person, do what you're going to do. Do what you want to wear, whether it's in or out, because you know these nail trends, one day they're in, the next day they're out. And, you know, just do what make you comfortable. Because regardless, people have stuff to say. Oh, her lines ain't straight. Oh, her letters look big, or that's not neat, or, you know, whether it's somebody that's of the nail industry or not, you always gonna have somebody critiquing your work. But you have to be comfortable in the skin that you're in to know, hey, take it with a grain of salt, whether it's constructive criticism or just might being mean. And just leave it at that. So, mama, this for you. your tribal nails. Y'all, what she be saying, they be cracking me up. I be like, Mom, it's just line work. That's all it is. It's some basic line work, honey. So I'm showing y'all live in color, how I'm doing the famous line work nails. And at first I was just gonna polish them like this and then come over here and start decorating them. Ooh, excuse me, I keep burping. Like, I had some hot flaming Cheetos, which I know I ain't had no business doing, but them things got me burping. I had to take a Tums because I'm like, ooh, I got heartburn, indigestion. I hope I don't get no diarrhea. Let me stop. But no, I really do got heartburn for real. So where we gonna place this black at? Hey, me and my mom was just talking the other day when I used to get my nails done. You couldn't tell me I wasn't this stuff. I used to always get French tips or airbrush. Honey. It was giving everything. And another thing, doing nails is a messy game. So always make sure you got your Q-tips and polish remover. Because it's a messy game. It's going to get messy. You might have to redo something. And y'all, now that I look at it, my mom looked at my nails. She was like, they're still long. I said, girl, no, they not. Cause y'all know me, I be having my shenanay, oh my goodness, long nails. And I'm just like, I can't wait to Nana Rare. My Nana see him watch, she gonna be like, oh, your hands are so elegant. She gonna think differently when she see this video. At the beginning, part 1. Cause some things was looking like some sausages. But when she see this shit, I'm like, looking at you cut your nails down. Like, girl, it was not by choice. Trying to see if I should do a second coat. Yeah, I'll probably do a second coat just to make it a little bit bolder. So when it comes to certain colors like your whites, your blacks, lighter colors like lighter blues and pinks, if you want the color to be bolder, you're going to have to put more than one coat. Even coat, because if it's not even, it's going to not dry. It's not going to dry evenly. And I'm not the best polisher in the world either. sorry, y'all. I'm trying. I'm really trying, y'all. Y'all ever seen that old school movie? I think it's called Hoes. I think it's with Shia LaBeouf when he was real young. And they sent him off to this, I guess we would call it like a reform school. Y'all remember the part when the girl did when she was doing like a flashback? She was like, Grandpa, I'm tired of digging these holes. And he was like, well, that's dude aren't bad. And she was like, well, excuse me. Y'all, man, that was my movie back in the day. They used to always play that in school. Well, excuse me. Let me make sure. Just making sure everything. And you don't want everything to look like. You want it to look unison. But it's not going to. You don't want to try to make it look identical. Because when you start doing all that, when you're trying too hard, it's not going to go as planned. So, if it don't look in unison, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. And I always do the top part, even though sometimes once you're like doing stuff with your nails and stuff, the top part like fades. But I always polish the top part of my nail. And I hope these tutorial videos help somebody out there. Somebody, anybody, everybody. Because real tea, baby. I'm starting to notice that a lot of people are doing their own nails at home. And ain't nothing wrong with it. Regardless if you're doing it to save coins or you just don't have the time to be, sitting. Because when you go get your hair done, a haircut, your nails done, pedicure, manicure, whatever, you're going to be sitting. Regardless if you make an appointment or if you're walking, you're going to be sitting. So I know a lot of people are starting to do their own nails. And I'm just like, kudos to you, Kudos to anybody that, oh, darn it. Kudos to anybody that's, trying to learn a trade, or whether if you're going to school, you self-taught, I don't care. I clap my hand for anybody that's doing anything. There was a point in time when I was interested in going to barber school, and I had a friend that was willing to let me shadow him. I might do that. I don't know. I might. But my grandma, see, my mama, she don't play. She like, you're not touching my hair. My grandma, she got short hair. And my grandma let me practice on her. And when I be telling you, I be giving her the coldest little trim. Now I still got to work on my technique when it comes to doing the line up. I line up her kitchen and stuff. But when it comes to the front, I'm still working on that. But she let me do it. I tried to ask my little brother, like, could I? He like, no. I'm like, can I practice? Like, no. He didn't even let me get the whole statement out. Like, before I could try to, butter him up and sell him on the item, he's like, no. I'm like, whatever. But I might just, think about it. Shout out to my friend out there. If you still watch my videos, you know who you are, because you is a cold barber. Like, for real, he's a real cold barber. What else, y'all? But yeah, kudos to anybody else out here doing a craft, regardless if it's in the beauty industry or not. If you're just doing something, I don't care if you baking food, pies, dinners. Do you? Alright, close this. Dang, we got 22 minutes already. Y'all, this might be a long video. Here we go. So let this dry some. So this is what we got. This is what we got. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let this dry some. I can tell that the silver and the gold part is dry. I always do my white and black last because I don't know. That's just always like the last part, whether I'm doing line work or shake these up. And these are acrylic paints. You can get these from think Walmart. I'm not sure if Target carries these, but Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, you know, different arts and crafts store. If it sells arts and crafts, they'll have these. But yeah. I just always do those last because usually use those colors to do like the dots and stuff at the end. You don't have to do the dots, but I don't know. It's not like a golden rule that you have to do dots, but it look cute with dots though. So I'm about to do my thing, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. A lot of time I like to, you know, just show y'all the different stuff because it's different doing stuff on a mannequin, you know. So I like to show y'all in real time so y'all can see like, okay, this is how she does this, or, you know. And trust me, my line work has came a long way. You just gotta go with the flow. As far as the different colors to pick for your nails, just depends on what look you're going for. You don't have to necessarily do this color pattern that I'm doing. Come on, phone, don't do me like that. Okay, there we go. So I'm only gonna do one hand at a time. So I'm gonna finish this entire hand. And then start on the next one. Right, what are we doing next? Let's do purple. That is coming out globby. acetone and dip my brush in here. Here we go. And, you know, don't rush yourself when it comes to, you know, doing the line work, because you have to be patient. And, be patient. If your hands shake, just, you know, practice. Because practice makes perfect. And yeah, I'm only using all these colors because with the background, with the colors I chose for the background, it's only right that I do so. Because I could have just, you know, did a 1-2 as far as I could have just did black and white lines. I really could have. But I chose to chose not to do it. And I think I'm only just going to show y'all the one hand and then do the other hand and then come back. Or I don't know. It's up and it's stuck. I remember when I first got line work done, I was so astonished. Like, it was just amazing how they did it. Because it was just like, they just made it look so easy. And I'm just looking like, how can I do that? How can I replicate that? You know? So there we go with that. Get my acetone. Now you can use different length brush. Like, sometimes this might be too long for someone to use, which is fine. You know, you can get you a shorter brush. And definitely make sure you shake these up before using them. Oh, excuse me. Make sure you shake them up because they will come out watery. And you don't want them to come out watery. You want it to be a nice consistency. So, yeah. Oh darn, I got polish on me. I gotta be careful. And definitely, if you want to do like line work, you gotta get comfortable with using your brush. Definitely comfortable using your brush. Here we are so far. Did I just do this line? So I think I did this line by accident. Now I gotta fix it. So I ain't gonna worry about it. Alright, that's that color. I'll do pink last. Trying to figure out which nail I'm about to do next. And then I just like how this sky blue is kind of like popping with the other three colors. Well, other three bright colors. Because it's all about now just filling in spaces where you feel like is missing something. You know, just filling in spaces. Even if it look overcrowded, just do it. And y'all see like that blue is just popping. And these dry quick. Yeah, they're quick drying. So they're easy to work with, like hands down. I wouldn't lie to y'all, these are very easy to work with. And you can actually just use these if you want to paint. Like even if you ain't painting nails, if you just want to paint, you can use these. This is what we got so far. Ouch. And then when you're doing like these, you on yourself, you gotta be careful because your hands will start to cramp. So definitely take your breaks. So like once I'm done completing these nails on this finger, I might just take a little break. Baby. And it's like a lot of people ask me like, why don't you just do nails and stuff? And doing nails is time consuming. It's just a lot. It's time consuming. It takes a lot of energy out of you. Wear and tear on your body. That's what they don't tell you. I don't know. Some people might be honest and upfront about it, but doing nails takes a lot of wear and tear on your body. It's wear and tear on my body. I only do my own nails, so I could just imagine if I had like clientele where I'm doing other people's nails. Because one, I don't care what type of system you guys set up, you're constantly bent over. Your posture is not that great when you're doing nails. It's not. You can't help it. That's what comes with the territory, you know? So it's just like one, your posture is not the best. Two, you're constantly using your hands. Your hands is your moneymaker. So if you're constantly using your hands, you know, whether you're doing hair, a barber, it takes a toll on you because carpal tunnel, arthritis, all of that. Like people just think, oh, you know, you got to be old to have those. Like those are old diseases. I'm sorry to tell y'all, you can be young and have carpal tunnel. You can be young and have arthritis. I had arthritis in high school. I still got it because I had 2 knee surgeries on the same knee. I've had arthritis ever since. And people might be like, but you were too young. No, it's never a age thing when you're too young to have a certain thing because you think you just got to be old to have arthritis. So, you know, I'm not discouraging anybody to not do nails, but, you know, figure out if this is something you want to do. Whether come hail, sleet, snow, hot, you have to do nails. Especially if this is your only source of income, when you don't feel good, you still gotta do nails. Cause rent is due. Rent is due at the first of the month, each month. Unless you don't, you own, your place of where you stay at, and you don't gotta, you know. But regardless, if you got rent, mortgage, utilities, everything is due at the first of the month. Even if it's not, y'all get my gist. But it's a lot. It's time consuming. It is a very demanding. It is demanding because everybody always want to get their nails done. Whether you got the money or not, you'll make money in time to get your hair and your nails done. Whether it's a haircut, a sew-in, a quick weave, you gonna make time to get your hair done. So it's like, it's demanding. It's always gonna be a supply and demand situation for it. Just like, whether it's healthcare, the beauty industry, or food industry, there's always going to be, right here, there's always going to be a need for certain things. I'll get that off in a minute. So, I'm behind anybody. I say, hey, do it. But if you know you got health issues dealing with your hands and stuff, don't go putting yourself in the grave. Do it for fun, of course. Do it for a hobby, of course. But if you know that this is something that might take a toll on your body extra quick, faster than others, I wouldn't do it. It's not worth it. Which one am I gonna do next? I'll do the white one first. So that's just a little advice. I think a lot of people be like, "Ooh, nails. I'm gonna do my nails every day and all that." Hey, it's old. First of all, products are not cheap when it comes to nails. They're not cheap at all. Regardless if you buying them from a place that's gonna sell to you because you got your license, or if you buying them off of Amazon, AliExpress, whatever, products are not cheap. That stuff adds up very quickly. That's why earlier in my channel I did a giveaway on nail products, because it's like, I don't do nails. I think I kind of went into panic mode when the 19 happened, because I'm just like, oh, what if I can't, get my hands on stuff, because people are going to be, what I do? Because people are going to be doing their nails at home, so I'm like, let me just buy this stuff, because I don't know if they're going to start regulating stuff or stuff like that. So I was just, in panic mode buying stuff, and I see I wasn't the only one, because I see a lot of people, did the same thing, was buying stuff because they was in a panic. And now they selling their stuff, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I don't knock anybody. They gotta do what they gotta do. And then the last part, I just always do the black. You're probably like, that's enough colors. Go ahead and use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's about to be the 7th one. So, this is more like gray. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do one hand. Cause baby, I'm tired already. Tired. And it's giving real festive / Easter. It's giving real Easter bunny. It's okay. That is alright. Now I'm just running out of space. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's not over yet. I wish I'd be like, okay, she's still painting. Why is she saying, nah, it ain't over yet? But I hope y'all did enjoy this video. Hopefully this was helpful for somebody out there in YouTube land. Hopefully. So this is what we got so far, y'all. It's a lot of line work and squigglies. And that is okay. And when it comes to line work, if it's not perfect, well, not perfect, but if it don't look like how you want it to look, you can easily take a brush and, you know, do some acetone. If not, just let it go. We're really gonna be up on your nose, but they be like, hold on, that doesn't go. So we're just gonna put that right there. This is a dotter. Also on the other side, this is what you use to like put on stickers to make it flat. So you don't have to do this, but I'm gonna do it. You just put your dots on there. like this. And that's usually what I just do. I just put my dots on here and just go about my business. Sometimes I might do like black and white dots, but it's already enough going on up in here, so we're not going to do that today. I'm definitely not putting no junk on these nails. Like I stated earlier in the video, my nails are tender. So I just kind of want to give these nails a chance to, like, I guess you could say, breathe. Only because it's like I just took the last set off, and you know, they're sore. Everybody know I'm real serious when it comes to the junk game. So I have nothing to prove. And it's like when you wear junk so long, you know, it's a lot. Like, it really is a lot. So it's just like, yeah. Let's just give it a rest. We'll be definitely doing it in the future, but just right now, we need a break. It's giving very much, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me, baby. So y'all, here we go. I still gotta do this side. Kind of similar to when I did this one. When I did this one. So I don't know, we might do white dots. Let me just, oh wait, I got it right here. I don't know. Cause now I just seen that when I got black and white. And now I want to do black and white. Just why? Just why, y'all? Why y'all didn't stop me? We gonna do as many. Just a few. Just a few. Nothing more, nothing less. I seen that and I wanted to do both of them. So this is what it's giving. This is what it's giving, y'all. It's giving very much so. I'm tired. Doing the most. But now that I look at it, I can see how someone be like, oh, those are tribal nails. You know? I don't know. Yeah, when you don't know, don't do it. Because then you just do the most. So yeah, y'all, this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoy it. And I see you guys on the next one. Bye! Oh, and the last step, y'all know to add the glistening colors and stuff like that. I'll insert a video at the end and show y'all the finishing product. And then, you know, you gotta add a little glitter. A little glitter for the girls. See you guys on the next video. Bye. Alright, y'all, this is the finished product of the nails. They're still wet because I just put on clear polish on them. And I had to, you know, add some glitter. Yeah, this nail is so sore. I really couldn't even like shape this one, so it does look a little on the side. I can't even barely touch this nail because it's still sore. I might take the nail off of it. Might not. Still debating, but don't mind that nail. But yes, this is the final product. And yeah. Gotta come back on here and show y'all. See you on the next one. Bye.